Now, Amnesty International wants Anglo-Dutch oil giant Shell to face criminal investigations over alleged rights abuses in the 1990s. Shell has been the subject of a civil case over the alleged abuses in the oil-rich Niger Delta for many years, and it faces other charges of pollution. But Amnesty now says there's evidence that points to criminal activity. Now, in 1990, the Ogoni community, native to the Niger Delta, began protests against widespread pollution caused by Shell's operations. According to Amnesty International, Shell first asked the local state government for military guards in March that year while it laid a pipeline. The military responded violently. Over the years, the military's involvement included rapes, torture, and killings. Amnesty also accuses Shell of paying a military task force an undisclosed financial reward after thousands of Ogoni protesters were shot at in 1994. Shell's Nigerian unit says it did not collude with the authorities to suppress community unrest, nor encourage or advocate any acts of violence in Nigeria. TRT World's editor-at-large, Craig Copetas, joins us now live from Paris. Craig, great to have you with us. Who has the authority to prosecute Shell?
Well, it starts in the Netherlands. If that trial is not successful, there is a possibility that they could go to the International Criminal Court, which tries individuals for genocide, war crimes, crimes against humanity, and also corporate involvement in what they call land grabbing and or environmental destruction. But I don't think Amnesty has a very good chance of being successful in any litigation against Royal Dutch Shell.
Has a corporation ever been taken to the International Criminal Court?
No, the only time we've seen a corporation going to a court on something along these lines was in the UK when an English High Court went after the sugar manufacturer Tate & Lyle for land grabbing in Cambodia. The problem that Amnesty has is, first of all, the statute of limitations may have run out on this. Number two, when you get to the International Criminal Court, they only deal with crimes committed after July 1st, 2002. Anything before that won't go in their docket. And back in May of 2012, Shell Oil, seeing that they were going to have problems along this line globally, created what they called an ultra-dynamic in-house global litigation syndicate that involved putting together 600 legal experts, 108 of them lawyers around the world, to take care of these situations when they come to court. And I'm told that they're working full tilt right now in the Netherlands on this case.
Craig, now earlier this month, another group of villagers from the Niger Delta took their case to the UK Appeal Court. They're two separate cases, but is the legal noose tightening around Shell, do you think?
It's very hard to tighten a legal noose around one of the world's largest oil companies. There are many practical jurisdictional hurdles involved in going after Shell now, or any oil company. Now, what you can say is that what Amnesty has done today has thrown shade on Shell. I mean, the reputational risk here for Shell is beyond belief. But when you stand back from the outrage, deserved outrage here, you look at this is a giant oil company, and it's going to continue pumping oil in these various regions, and oil companies can get away with a lot of things that other corporations can't really get away with, and that's just the reality of the situation, and the courts know that.
Craig Copetas in Paris, thank you so much.